I just want to thank everyone for coming out to our banquet slash celebration for this year's sporting year. Volleyball, basketball, girls and boys track. You guys did you had great seasons for everyone. And I just want to appreciate everyone for coming out, parents, athletes, students. We're going to start with, go over and get your cake. We're going to start out with the cake and cake and punch. And we'll start the awards soon.
I want to say thank you to everyone that came out tonight, parents, athletes, family members, just coming out to support your students and what they've done outside of the classroom. We're going to go through several different awards tonight. We don't have the agenda specifically to give to you guys, but we will give awards for all athletic sports, girls and boys, along with some academic awards as well. But before we get started today, we have a really good support group that's been with us since day one in regards to their their students and athletes being a part of this school and what we're trying to do. And we definitely want to honor them and show our appreciation to them. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce these supportive and very active families and parents. We have Kenny and Gail Bellamy. You can come up. We have Miss Harris and family. Miss Holland and family. We have Barbara Bolden and family. Before I leave, I just want to say something about the parents and just the support. It's very important that your kids see your face, and then just being around the school is very important. We've sat in many meetings together, not just talking about athletics, but just talking about our kids. So it's very important. And not just the parents that receive the awards, we have a lot of supportive parents that come to the games and different activities. So I appreciate everyone, not just the parents that just received awards. So thank you very much. And when I say we're getting geared up for another year, just to be a little bit better as an athletic program, we need all the support from everyone. So thank you guys very much.
Okay, we're going to start with volleyball. Unfortunately, Coach Knotts would not be able to make it today. So I picked the best person to stand in her place, and I told her she's been there since day one. I think everyone knows who I'm talking about. Miss Yvette Hollins, could you please come and represent your volleyball?
In case y'all don't know, my name is Yvette Holland. I have a knucklehead daughter here, Indira. Good days and bad days. But I just want to say a few things to my girls. We had a pretty good season. There was a lot of ups and downs, but we had a great season. We really are asking that we have more parent, family, and other sports come and support us. We had some days that we didn't have anybody on our side. And the girls got kind of down with that. But guess what? Most of those games we won. So, I also want to take this time to thank Ms. Harris and Ms. Bellamy again, because those are our faithful cheerleaders, and especially Lexi. Can we give Lexi a hand, please? I also want to tell the girls that, number one, know that not only I, but the school do care about you and what you do. So in that, you have to always put your best foot forward. Please, put your best foot forward. Close your mouths, open your ears. Yes? Yes. Okay. Also, be aware of who your inner circle is. Who are you circling yourself with? Are they positive people? Or are they negative people? And look at yourself. Are you positive or are you negative? Are you the one uplifting that group? Are you the one putting that group down? I just want to close with, we might not get all the support, but we bless that baby first. When I call your name, please come up and get your Destiny Johnson, which is double E. Thank you. Whoop. Ms. Shatrice Graves. Ms. Indira Johnson Day. Destiny Johnson, the baby. Victoria, she's not here tonight. Amia, Stephanie, Brianna Matthew, and Brianna Nunn. That was our team for this year.
Okay, next we're going to call up Miss Higgins. She was the head track coach for boys and girls. Also, I would like to say anyone that is participating, basketball, volleyball, come out for track next year. And to get you ready for the next season, cross country as well. Run cross country and get you ready for basketball season. Just to put a little bug in your ear.
So this was our second year of varsity track at Lighthouse, and I was really excited to be the coach both years. I would like to shout out both Desmond and Larissa. Both of them ran last year and this year, and I think it's really important, like Mr. Hoosier said, when you're growing a team like that, to make sure that everyone is becoming involved and that you are spreading the word. Track is a really great sport because it is applicable to all sports. My first sport was never track, but I always ran it to make sure that I got better in my other ones. And so we had a great year. We were small but mighty. And that's the thing about track that's really rewarding, is even if there's only a few people out, you have the power to win your individual race. And so you really are the controller of how well you do and how far you push yourself and go. And so for all of that, I would say we had a really great year, and we had a lot of people represent Lighthouse really well over the last couple of months in the spring. So we have 3 of our people here. So we've got Larissa Beverly, Dalen Johnson. And Desmond Johnson.
Okay, next up, we're gonna go with girls basketball. The coach was Coach Eric Moore. If you can step up here.
Wow, two years in, looking at these girls grow was really great. We had a lot of emotional roller coasters. For the fellas that don't know about being in the locker room full of girls, it was crazy. Hoosier didn't give me no help. Everybody ran, so it was just me. So we're looking for volunteers to help out. But no, really, the girls did. You know, we had an up and down season, but the growth that I seen take place was really impressive. The thing about sports is, it's not just what you do on the court, but it's about attitude. We lost some players. We lost some of our better players at the beginning of the season that we thought was going to help us, and other girls had to step up. And it was really impressive watching them step up, especially when you have a group of all freshmen and sophomores, week in and week out playing against all varsity members. So that was pretty impressive, and you guys did an awesome job. So looking forward to next year. That's how we do. First up, Indira Johnson Bay. We call Larissa Cup. So our freshman Destiny Johnson. Big girl in the middle is Treese Graves. And last but certainly not least, Markayla Maxwell.
Okay, now we're going to move on to boys basketball. The coach, if you don't know, is Coach Kevin Butler.
Been up here several times. Last time I stayed a long time. I ain't gonna do that today. So just get to it. We started the year, started in the summertime, worked the boys very hard, and was just ready for the school year to approach itself. We had a lot of support, a lot of commitment from the parents getting the boys there, from the coaches, even to the school administration, just letting us do things that we hadn't done in the past. This group of guys is very special. We went through some changes ourselves, losing our athletic director and our head coach, Eddie Hyman, which played a big part in what we did this year as well. So if y'all give him a round of applause. Had a season, 19-4 record, and ended up winning the Indiana Christian State Tournament. Going forward, looking at bigger and better things, just going forward with basketball players here. So I'm just going to start calling names. Boys, you come up, receive your certificate, and just stand to my left. Oath is moral. Kendall Bellamy. Carl Banks. Dantes Rayner. Jordan Harris. Deontay Bolden. Druan Chapman. Dalen Johnson. We have two boys that are not here, and that's James Coleman and Jeremy Henderson. And then last but not least, I had three very supportive coaches, Kevin Alexander and Deshaun Johnson. They weren't able to attend, but I do have my right-hand man here, Coach Henry Wright. You can come up.
I represent these two.
This is what's very important in regards to playing a sport is the things that you do in the classroom. Trying to do things a little different. We've never presented any of these awards that we're going to present next. But that's just academics, and we wanted to recognize our scholars who maintained the highest GPAs throughout the school year. So we're going to recognize at least two athletes from each sport. So for girls volleyball, this student right now has a 4.13 grade point average. That is Victoria Laguerre. Not here. And that second person, a freshman, Destiny Johnson, she had a 3.61 GPA. For our girls basketball, this young lady had at this time has a 3.89 grade point average, and that is Raven Holder. And once again, Destiny Johnson for holding a 3.61 GPA. Stay up there. For track and field, we had Ariana James with a 3.85 GPA. Also also we have Dalen Johnson with a 4.0 GPA. For boys basketball, we have again Dalen Johnson with a 4.0 GPA. And Juwan Chapman with a 4.0 GPA. I definitely want to recognize our athletes. Pretty sure everyone, pretty much all the kids sitting down have above a 3.0 grade point average, so if we can give it up for everyone. All right. I think we're pretty much about to get ready to close, but I don't think athletic banquet or athletic award ceremony just doesn't do justice if you didn't recognize your school's athlete of the year. This is the first time we've actually had an athlete of the year. We felt like we needed to recognize our student athletes that did very well. Before I say this, we're limited in regards to our sports. Mr. Hooser did say I encourage all you athletes to try a different sport, things of that nature. We didn't just look at, as far as choosing an athlete of the year, we didn't look at just this kid played every sport. The dedication, the commitment, what that kid brought to the team, what that kid brought to the community, and just behavior, grades, just several different things that we looked at. And we had a lot of kids that fell into that group. But the two athletes that we're going to recognize today, they did stand out in certain areas. Something to definitely look forward to. It can be a challenge. I know my boys challenge each other all the time. Young ladies start challenging each other. My GPA is better than yours. You got a referral last week. You got put out of class. You sucked in practice. You didn't show up for practice. Start challenging each other. You guys are what's going to make this school and what's going to make the programs that we already have in place. So it's up to you as well, not only the support that you may need or you get, it's up to you guys to represent your sport and then your school as a whole. So without further ado, we're going to recognize a male and female athlete, or male and female athletes of the year.
For the male athlete of the year, we're going to announce Jordan Harris. He stood out on the court, off the court, just in my eyes, and I mean, it's just not him. I mean, I think the boys as a whole did a good job. I mean, in the classroom and on the court, but he just how he carried himself and how he carried himself in the classroom and got down with the books and on the court. That's why we chose Jordan Harris this year as our male athlete of the year. Our female athlete of the year, we are going to go with Satrice Graves. And if you haven't been to a girls' basketball game, you missed out. I think she, I believe, had 20 points and 20 rebounds in probably some games, or a triple-double, I believe she had in a game, with block shots, rebounds, and points. She is a terrific athlete. She carries herself well in the classroom and on the court, volleyball court, basketball court. Next year, I hope she be carrying herself well on the track and the cross country course. So she did an excellent job this year, and I just want to give them a round of applause for such a good athletic season.
We've been talking about a lot of tradition and establishing tradition here at Lighthouse. So just to get it started, both athletes of the year, they do have a plaque with their name on it, and it will be put up in that gym somewhere or some outside of the gymnasium somewhere where we can start showing what our athletes are doing here. So just the tradition. I know somebody over there right now is eager saying, man, I should have had the athlete of the year. So, so we're very proud of these students and their families, but definitely for you, some of you can come back and look at, bring your kids like 10, 15, 20 years from now when y'all have kids. But just to show the kids something that you guys have done here at Lighthouse. So thank you guys very much.
I do want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Hopefully next year we can get more students to be student athletes at this school, this program. I see it's going to succeed in the future. It's just as long as we all as a group, parents, students, coaches, just come together, and I think this program will grow well beyond wherever when we here or not. I think that's going to grow, and I just think that we need to just come together as a family and help this program grow. And hope to see you guys next year. Volleyball, cross country, track, basketball, and so the other few sports I'm thinking about adding. Soccer is another one that I'm trying to get started. So I hope to see you guys out here and representing Lighthouse the way you're supposed to represent. Thank you for coming out. There's cake and I believe a little bit of punch left. Help yourself.